Hi everyone, so today we'll be making some green bean stew. This is what you're going to need: some olive oil, then you're going to add your that your onions braised or sauteed, like they call it in English. So once your onions is nice and brown, you will now add if you're making food for the first time, this is the method that you're going to use for every stew that you're going to make, or this is the method that I use or was taught how to brown your onions for a stew. So this is basically how it will look. So once you added your onions to the pot, what you need to do is stir them. Like every 2 minutes you need to stir your onions like this, and you need to add drops of water. Now not cups of water, drops of water. That helps the onions to swell and to distribute the brownness to the pot. So that is the perfect beef takes a bit long to cook, so this does make the process a little bit quicker if you cut it a bit smaller. And also you don't need a big piece of meat when you bite into your food, so this is the perfect size. Give that a nice mix with your onions. If you use beef, you need time to prepare your food, right? Beef is not a quick process. You will need about 30 to 40 minutes to get your meat soft before you can add your veggies. So the meat is in, so we're going to add a cup of water to that. So now you're just going to put the lid on, and you're going to come back every 10 minutes to see if there's enough water on. So that I'm going to just put on the lid. The meat is on the stove. You are going to cut up your green beans. You trim off the ends of the green beans. Back in the day, the people used to use a blade to cut this. I don't feel that it is necessary. A knife will do the trick. Like I say, there's many ways that people prepare this meal. This is the way I do it. You don't have to do it this way, but this is just a help for those that haven't cooked before or that haven't prepared a meal before. So the green beans I got by Food Lovers earlier. I will get back to you once everything has been peeled and cut. So this is now after. Now I'm going to add a spoonful of crushed garlic. I am also going to add my salt at this stage. Just 2 good pinches of salt. And then I'm also going to add 2 bay leaves. We're going to go in with another cup of water. I said before, come back every 10 minutes. Beef does take very long. If you have a pressure cooker, you can put your meat in there for about 40 minutes, and then you braise your onions separately. Remove your beef from the pressure cooker, and then you can just put it in your pot. It will make your cooking much quicker. I didn't have lust to take out the pressure cooker earlier, so, and I had the time to do the beef. So like I said, if this is your first time, beef does take a while. Now if you go for lamb, it will go a bit quicker, because lamb does cook goes soft very quick. So that will just give another 10 minutes and we'll come back. Hi, we're back. Let's check on our pot. So this, I put in 3 cups of water every 15 minutes. So this seems to be, you can take 1 out at this stage and you can taste it, but that's a nice color that you want for your bredie. That is why I said earlier, make sure that your onion is brown, because that will help with the color of the pot. So once your pot is nice and brown and your meat is soft, you're going to add in your green beans. Please make sure that after you cut up your green beans, that you have rinsed it thoroughly. We're just going to give it a mix. The green beans I'm going to add 10 minutes earlier before I add the potatoes. So once your pot is nice and brown and your meat is soft, you're going to add in your green beans. Please make sure that after you cut up your green beans, that you have rinsed it thoroughly. We're just going to give it a mix. The green beans I'm going to add 10 minutes earlier before I add the potatoes. So then we're going to go in with another half a cup of water. That you're going to just leave and let it cook for about 10 minutes before we're going to add in our potatoes. So we're back after 15 minutes. I know I said earlier 10 minutes, but this is how it should look after 15 minutes. At this stage, we're going to add our chicken stock or block. I just do it this way. You can dissolve it in a little bit of water if you want to. This works best for me, because it swells out and then just do its thing in the pot. Then we're going to go in with, I've got half a pack left, with brown onion powder, then we're going to do half a pack of white onion powder, this is not half, it's just a little bit, like a quarter of the pack. It's going to go in, and at this stage we're going to add our potatoes, to add another half a cup of water. And then what I'm going to add is this. This will just give it a nice bite. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. I'm just going to use chilies and curry paste in here with ginger and garlic. I just put in one. And that is it. For now, just going to give that stuff all that goodness, flavor, a nice stir. That was a half a cup of water. I will be adding another half. Now we're going to come back. Remember, if you start cooking, you need to check on your pot all the time. So come back every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes. Let's just check if there's enough moisture, just to see that it's not sticking at the bottom of the pot. You have to give attention to your pot. You can't do things and go do other things. Well, you can, but then you have to time yourself. And you never close your lid completely like this. Okay, otherwise it's going to bubble up and it's going to push up. You always close your lid like that, so that the pot is not completely closed. Okay, so now we're just going to give it another 10 to 15 minutes. And we are back after 15 minutes. Just loosen all the stuff from the bottom of the pot. This is how it should look by now. So now we are basically just waiting for the potatoes to get soft. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Lovely. Now you have to come back every 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, just to loosen everything. Now you need to watch your pot. At this stage, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of white pepper. You can put some crushed black pepper in as well. It's whatever you prefer. This is going to be divine. See how nice and brown your pot is? Just submerge all the potatoes under the liquid. This is currently the result. Let's do a taste test, everyone. I like to get a piece of everything. I've got some rice, potato, and a sweet potato. It's absolutely delicious. You must try this recipe. You come tell me again. Enjoy.